So I got a real doozy of a question. So I've been married about 10 years. Met my wife right out of high school. We've been together ever since. Still very much in love.
Wonderful.
We still have that spark of romantic interest in each other. But the spark for, like, sex is gone. Like, completely. Like, we still sometimes have sex, but it's not like it was when our relationship first started.
You were 18.
Where, we could just get it on anywhere.
Cum was coming out of your fingernails.
Not hours, but a decent amount of time. That's just kind of gone. And, about 3 or 4 months back, me and my wife discussed, ways to try to, maybe get that spark back. We discussed a lot of options. And at one point, the idea of, like, an open relationship came up. Just, maybe introduce, maybe have us both go out there and, kind of experience other things, bring it back, hopefully not keep it permanent, but just something like toast. That. It kind of got dropped pretty quickly just because my wife wasn't necessarily the most comfortable with that idea.
My wife wasn't? Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Keep going, Elvis.
And then about a week ago, my wife brought it back up, and she said, I'd be willing to try it.
Pause this. A hot guy just got a job at her office.
We'd love to know the exact moment that it came up.
If your wife brought this up out of nowhere, there is a guy she is going to fuck hours after you technically give her permission to. But anyway, let's just see what, that's just my hunch here.
As long as there's clear communication and everything. And I was okay with it, if it might help us out. But then the wrinkle came up. My wife doesn't want me to see other people.
Pause this.
Oh, this is a good deal.
The small hiccup. Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about?
The second round of negotiations has gone a little different. There's a modification to our original deal.
The wrinkle. Dude, honestly, I guess let's finish this. Actually, let's finish this.
She just wants to see other people. She said that she's not comfortable with the idea of me, having sex with other people, but she felt I would be.
What?
I told her that was insane and I wasn't going to be doing it if that was the case. And now she's calling me selfish and that I'm just using this as an opportunity to get strange pussy, basically. So,
but what is she doing?
If you want to give me some advice on how to explain to her that this is insane, I'd appreciate it. Love you, Stav.
You're done. I mean, this marriage is this is one of the most
Hold on.
Well, okay, right. Well, we do have sort of an expert here on the couch, but let me just address a couple things before we send it over to our friend Naney. Marvel fan and open relationship and man in an open marriage, Nick Naney.
Call that the Avengers. It's a bunch of dudes coming through portals.
Assemble to fuck Naney's wife.
The vibrator flies across the room into a guy's head.
Oh boy! You gotta laugh to keep from crying.
Hawkeye with a dildo at the end of his arrow shoots it into a pussy. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is Black Panther doing? Get it out.
Oh,
Get
don't
it out.
worry. Black Panther's definitely there, buddy.
He's got a pair of Timbs on.
Yeah, sure does. The Winter Soldier is
Just the
fisting her
mask.
with
Just the mask and Tim's.
yeah.
Yep. Throws the shield directly into her pussy.
Deadpool's the only one acknowledging me.
Yeah.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Good stuff, man. Okay, anyway. So this is crazy because this is like, what do you mean explain it to her? She's trying to gaslight you into letting her cheat. Oh, she wants to be a hot wife, essentially.
Something that's definitely possible is to explain to your wife that she's being insane.
Right. Yeah. That works
Very
out well. She's not going to start crying even though you're like completely in the right here. Yeah. How on earth is that fair? Like, what do you have to say? Like, hey babe, like, if we were both hungry and there was 2 sandwiches, and I said, boy, I'd really like a sandwich. Why don't we both have a sandwich?
Yeah.
And she said, well, I only want to eat.
Hey, babe, it kind of feels like you drove through Jimmy John's without me on this one.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me you were picking
Like,
it up.
what do you mean explain it to her? She knows what the fuck. She knows basic. I mean, this is like.
Oh, it's over. She
clearly wants to cheat.
Yeah.
And by the way, you got together after high school. I mean, come on, man. Like, either way, even if... It's interesting, though, because if she just wanted to break up with him, she would just say, let's have an open relationship, fuck whoever she wanted, and then break up. Like, she would ease into it, right?
Well, she doesn't want to be hurt. That's like her.
Right.
She's being very, very selfish.
I kind of respect it.
Yeah.
This woman is asking... It's crazy to ask for this. It's insane to be like,
The crazy
hey,
thing
honey.
is, like, you can't. It's like, I can cheat on you, but you can't.
Yeah.
You can't do what I'm doing.
And the fact that she's made this so clear and that she's like mad at you for like fucking. And by the way,
I think she wants him to dump her, and she's like, "What's the worst thing I can do in this situation to make him be like it's over?"
Right.
And
right.
I think I don't know. Maybe she's bluffing. She might be bluffing, but also she probably wants to do this too.
Yeah.
And
she might be bluffing, or she's trying to get that pussy Hulk smashed. You know what I'm saying?
Now you're talking my language. And buddy, you got to snap and have this pussy disappear, okay? See you at Comic-Con. Next call.
Yeah, dude, I just really don't know what to tell you here, man. Who brought it up in the first place? Did he bring it up? Is that what she was uncomfortable about?
Yeah, it sounds like he brought it up first, and then she's like, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is fucking insane. There's no...
The idea of an open relationship came up scroll down a little bit.
And then he said
So
she was uncomfortable about it. Either way, this isn't going to fucking work, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, if you did an open relationship, it would just be like, the beginnings of a lot. When people who have been dating for a while just open it up in the middle of it, that's just, let's ease our way into breaking up.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Huh?
Is it really?
You guys were open. No. You're fine because you're both freaks. You and your wife are both fucking some of the oddest people I've ever met in my life, and so it's gonna work for you.
It's not that abnormal to be into Marvel, okay? A lot of 39-year-old men are into Marvel.